Welcome to another episode of HR Hero on Call. Today I'm having a career conversation with Bridget Moema. Bridget is an educator and author of 2 books, and she's also an entrepreneur. Welcome, Bridget.
Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful for the opportunity.
Yes, thank you. So, Bridget, before we start with our career conversation, I would like us to break the ice.
Okay.
Yeah, temperature check.
Okay.
And then we can delve deeper into your experiences in your profession. Okay.
No problem.
All right. So if we were to describe how you're feeling today, how you are today using weather conditions, how are you doing?
Okay, I will say windy and sunny. If
Interesting.
Yes. So obviously positively so. In
Yes.
which way we overcome each and every day. So in the midst of like different challenges and storms, I'm overcoming. I'm positive and
A sunny outlook, positive outlook.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So if you were to describe yourself as an animal,
Okay.
which animal would you be and why?
So I think lioness.
Oh, wow.
Very gentle, protective, strength and leadership, and at the same time it is bold.
Did you say lioness and gentle in the same sentence?
Yeah. Okay. So there's gentleness, and when it's necessary to roar,
Yeah.
I roar.
Okay. Oh, wow. Great. All right. So I want to know, what do you say to yourself every morning when you wake up before you start your day? What do you say to Bridget?
Sure. It's not actually what I say to Bridget.
Yeah.
It's who I say to.
Oh, okay.
So because Bridget starts, I start my morning with God.
Oh, wow.
So I think it's going to be difficult if I'm going to say it to myself, but I say it to him, you know.
Yes.
So my reliance is in him. So in the morning, I speak to him. I don't speak to Bridget.
Yes.
And that's how I start my day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And that energizes you throughout the day.
Because I'm a morning person.
Yes.
So like in the morning, like I'm very like excited and because after I spoke to my father, you know, and when I come from, I call it a place called day. You know, in the Bible, when one of the prophets was directed to go to a place called day.
Yes.
So I call it my place called day because that's where I draw my strength from.
Yes.
And from there, born.
Okay.
Okay. Come in the afternoon.
Come in the afternoon.
Maybe the energy is a bit
Yeah.
but strengthened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you so much.
So let's break it down.
Okay.
Where do we start? Educator, author, entrepreneur. Okay, let's do your day today. Let's discuss your day today. So you have an extensive experience in the public sector and now in the private sector or private school education as an educator.
Yes.
Break it down. What do you do? What grade are you teaching? And how's the experience?
So as you're saying, I've been in public. I started in public actually.
Yes.
When I started for 5 years, and I think to be honest, there I was still, you know, like driven. I was still young.
Yes.
And
You're still young, by the way.
Oh yeah. And there was so much impact, you know, because in public there's a lot of issues, and then I move into private, and that's where I realized, okay, the issues are different. So I teach grade 8 until grade 10.
Yes.
But I also was teaching 11 and 12, so I have that experience. So so it's a nice thing.
It's a nice thing.
I love it.
Yeah, you have passion for children.
I do have passion for children, so I have passion for children beyond the classroom.
Yeah, no.
So when I get weary and tired in the classroom, I remember that the passion is beyond the classroom. So that's what keeps me going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said now you taught grade 8 up to 12, but now you're in grade 8 to 10. Did you have to study? Of course, you had to study.
Yes.
What's your qualification?
So I have a B.Ed in education. So I've got a degree in education. I went to University of Pretoria, and actually I was not aspiring to be a teacher.
Interesting. What were you aspiring to be?
I was aspiring to be a lawyer because I was very political when I was young.
That makes the two of us.
Yeah, so I was very political, opinionated, and obviously I went to TEFLOP wanting to do law,
Yes.
but my mom did not have registration fee. Then I had to come back home,
Yeah.
and after a year, then I registered for teaching.
Yeah.
But the passion for young people was there, you know. It's just that I did not know how to unleash it. So
Yeah.
the classroom became a place where I actually discovered
Yeah.
this is home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're not teaching, Bridget, your day-to-day, how does career pathing looks like? What's your next, basically? So from being a teacher, your next, would it be a principal, or there's other opportunities within the space that you want to discuss? How does it look like? Because sometimes we don't only grow upwards, sometimes we grow sideways.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have I always have a 5-year plan.
Interesting.
Actually,
Okay.
and it's not my plan. I've seen God unfolding 5 years.
Oh, okay.
So I started my first school for 5
So
years.
your God is your God for 5 years.
Yeah, I see 5 years.
Okay.
You know, so I've seen a 5 years of being in different schools.
Yes.
And when I was sitting down with myself and I'm like, Lord, it seems like the 5 years will not be in another school.
Yes.
But it will be out of the school where
Oh.
I'll still be impacting lives.
Oh.
So I'm on my second year. So
Yeah.
I'm left with 3 years.
Okay.
So I see God moving me out of the classroom in terms of the school setup,
Yeah.
but still impacting lives, still
Yes.
impacting people's lives. But obviously because I'm depending financially on what I'm doing,
Yes.
so I need to start putting things in place for where God is taking me. I don't know where, but I see it.
He's taking you somewhere.
I see it.
You're funding your dreams now.
Yeah.
Talking about a passion for people, talking about passion for students. You also have a school.
Yeah, I've got an academy, so it's a preschool, it's a crèche.
It's a school.
Yeah.
It's a school for kids.
Yeah, it's a school
Yeah.
for kids.
Talk to us about it. How did it come about?
One of the messages that I got is a seed.
Yeah.
You know, so a seed, usually if you, like how you are talking to me right now,
Yes.
or you give me this opportunity, you've planted a seed in my life.
Yes.
And it started with one lady, her name, she passed away actually, Tandy. So Tandy said to me, Bridget, you don't need to have money. You don't need to worry about tomorrow. God will worry about it. And she planted a seed
Yes.
to a point where I don't worry about tomorrow. So every person
Because
who
tomorrow is taken care
is
of.
taken care of. So
Yes.
every person who comes to my life plants a seed. And sometimes you're not aware. Like as I'm saying, you are planting a seed.
I'm planting a seed.
Yeah,
And
and-
when you say that, it's interesting in
Yeah.
terms of how we met, because
Yeah.
we met at the school.
Yes.
You were a boarding teacher.
Yeah. So
where my daughter goes to school.
yeah. So you're planting a seed.
Yeah.
So the Seedling Academy is because of the little kids. I'm planting a seed.
Yes.
So that's where the drive came from.
Oh.
And also I'm passionate about youth.
Yes.
So my journey is confusing sometimes because
Yeah.
I'm of youth. I'm of people that can comprehend.
Yes.
And when I started now launching into kids, I knew it's not my direction. It's God's direction.
Oh, yes.
So that's why the Seedling Academy came from, to say you need to start them young. As much
Yes.
as you are nurturing them at the older age, you need to start them young. So I went back to informal settlement at home in Hammanskraal,
Yes.
and I started something there.
Interesting.
Yeah.
How's it going?
The growth is very small, but I'm trusting God for more growth.
Yeah, it will
obviously,
come.
I'm not working there. There are people who are working there,
Yes.
who are making it function. But I make sure that they catch the heart of it,
Yes.
which is the vision,
Yes.
and which is the heart of God that I believe He wants those kids to have. So yeah, so I cultivate them as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Leadership.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
So you also an author.
yes.
You wrote 2 books, not one, Bridget. You've got 2 books.
This is the second one.
Can you tell us about the first one? What did you write about? How did it come about? And what's the message?
The first one.
And where we can get those, of
Okay.
course.
So the first one is called Being Refined, the Seed of Hope. Job says, after he has tested me, I shall come forth as gold.
Oh, wow.
All right. So I grew up being a very driven young person. And life happened in my family whereby my parents got to be like separated.
Yes.
And now there's no finances. So when I had a gap year, I believe God was refining me. And I had to write a letter to young people to say it's not over. So that year, where the gap year I had, I was writing, encouraging young people to say, after school, you get the shock of your life, because we all say, finish school, my dreams were kind of like shattered in front of me.
Yeah.
And I was writing a letter of encouragement to young people to say that after being refined, there's something great that comes from you. So that's the first book.
Yeah.
After the first book, after young people read,
Refined by the refiner.
yo,
Yes.
and it was not an easy thing as I'm talking about it now,
Yeah.
because hey,
Yeah.
And after that book, young people read the book, and one of the people who read the book says to me, can you mentor me? And then I mentored him, and then the journey of the Seed of Hope came,
Yes.
where so many things unfolded. So
Yeah.
in this book, I'm recording the journey, but it addresses a lot of issues that can encourage someone.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So where do we find these books?
It's self-published, by Kenako Media, sorry to mention it,
Yeah.
but yeah. So, but I sell it from boat to boat.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll share your contact details in terms of those people that are interested in getting the books, but definitely get a copy or
Yes.
two. So with regards to your 5-year journey, your 5-year period where you feel that your God is a God of 5 years. So now you're 2 years into the journey.
Yes.
So what would you say to everyone that's watching that wants to study and get into the profession of being an educator? What would be your advice?
My advice, yes. So I will say that follow your passion. Obviously, our journeys are different. So don't measure my 5 years.
Of course.
Because I can shock you after 5 years, I'm still there. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Because I've seen it unfolding indifferently. So
Yeah.
if
We're
you-
allowed to change our minds, by the way.
You are right. So if you've got passion for teaching, please look for universities, register, and go study for teaching. It's quite fulfilling. You're impacting young people's lives. So I will advise someone to say, go to school and study for it, and most importantly, just have passion. Yeah.
So on there, what are some of the challenges? Now we're living in the world of artificial intelligence.
Yes.
Is it challenging to be a teacher while artificial intelligence is also teaching our children? Or you haven't experienced those challenges as yet?
I think it's embracing the technology.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Say that again?
Embracing.
Okay.
Yeah. If you don't embrace it, you'll have a problem as a teacher.
Yeah.
So we need to understand it's here, and we need to teach our kids, but we need to teach them how to use it.
Yes.
Because even how it responds to what you put in.
Yes.
If you want to research about something, it's your prompting that will allow it to be functional. So we teach our kids to get right content.
Yes.
Content that will empower them. So once I embrace it and I teach them the how, then I won't have a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you, Bridget. So how do you balance work, book writing, managing your school? How do you balance all of that with your mental well-being? How does it work?
Yes. So I think one of the things that even this morning, the Bible says, whom their minds are set on him, he keeps them in perfect peace.
Yeah.
And usually when I see the signs of being worried, and I know that I'm not consistent
Yes.
with the Lord,
Yes.
So my faith helps me a lot. Like as I said, my morning routine, that's where I start, but I know when I see certain
Positive self-talk. Yeah.
Yes, but when I see certain fruits, I know that it's me, it's not him,
Yeah.
So it's not easy. So I have to balance, I have to, do this and do that. But I think where I'm rooted helps me a lot in terms of keeping me intact. I get stretched.
Yes.
I get stretched where I said in my life I've never get mentally stretched until I launched into business.
Oh, okay. Break it down.
Yeah. So before I get into business, I think it was okay.
It was okay.
Yeah,
It
but
was life as you see it.
You know what I mean? And when I had to make that decision, that was the hardest decision ever. I was mentally I was stretched. Like now I must think about salaries. Now I must think about people's lives. Now I must think about this and that. So,
Yeah.
but then I believe that a new muscle is built.
To whom much is given?
Much is expected.
Okay, so just in concluding, let's talk about legacy. how would you want to be remembered?
So I put it this way in my book. I say the work may cease, but the impact echoes eternally. So what do I mean? I do a lot of charity work. That's work. I do a lot of impact. That's work. But what is laid strongly in my spirit is that one day there will be a pause.
Yeah.
Where I'm not doing these things, because I think sometimes we hold so much on them
Yeah.
that when they're taken away, we feel like there's no meaning anymore.
Yes.
I'm a preacher. There's a time where you can't be preaching, you can't be having the mic, and because you build yourself around, I'm a preacher. I'm a teacher. There'll be a time where there's no profession, but because you hold around the title profession, these things will be taken away one day. They might cease, but the impact is eternal. The people's lives that you touch, that impact will never taken away.
It's everlasting.
It's everlasting.
Wow.
So that's the legacy I'm pursuing. That even if the pause is there, but people's lives will be transformed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so powerful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing this career moment with us.
Thank you.
To everyone watching, I hope you've been impacted positively with this conversation. Bridget Moema, the educator, author, and entrepreneur, sharing some of the skills that she's acquired and her experiences. And I hope you're able to grow with us. Thank you. On to the next episode.
Thank you so much.
Bye.